Hello, loves. Welcome in if you're new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. I am an intuitive tarot reader. I read for myself and my collective, and I start with a prayer. Spirit angels, ancestors, guides, higher self, those out there willing and wanting to help us on our journey of healing and loving ourselves, we welcome you in and we thank you for the shield of protection that you put around us. We thank you for the clarity and the connection in the message. And we thank you for collecting all negative energy sent our way for us to use as fuel for our purposes later. And we thank you again. Hello, my loves. I thank you so much for all your donations, for all your subscriptions, your likes, your comments. Thank you for sharing your love with me and your energy with me as I share my energy with you. This is a Virgo reading. Let's see what Spirit has for us, Virgos. Self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Virgo, it's time for you to have a boost in your self-esteem. Realize that you serve a purpose. Realize that you have gifts that are beneficial. You have gifts that are beneficial and you need to start sharing them. What else do Virgos need to know? Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So either you are judging your journey because you're comparing it to other people, or you're judging someone else's journey because they're comparing you to them or you to other people, or vice versa. Someone is judging someone's journey and they need not to, because everyone's journey is different. Like everyone's journey is meant to be different. We have health here, and I looked at it a couple times. Maybe there's something going on with your health that you need to take care of. So maybe you need to go to the doctor, get a checkup. You've been noticing some things that are different than they used to be. If things are happening differently than they used to be, that's a sign for you to get it checked out. I know we don't like seeing doctors. It's often uncomfortable, scary maybe, but the sooner you realize something, the sooner you can fix it, or attempt to fix it. The longer you take to address it, the harder it is to repair. Just speaking from someone who knows. um, so go ahead, and also speaking from someone who needed to hear that. I've been putting off making an appointment to go to the dentist. So yes, if you need to go to the dentist, if you need to get your health checked up, please go do that. If you haven't had an annual physical, talk to them about what you're experiencing. Start writing things down so that you don't forget to address them when you get there. Anyways, one more for the Virgos. We need to allow ourselves to realize and accept the gifts that we have that are going to benefit ourselves and others. Maybe stop judging our journey from others, because our path is ours alone. It is meant for us. Regret. That was at the bottom of the deck, and I ignored it earlier. I know that I cannot change the past. So maybe you're judging some past behaviors, some past experiences, because the bottom of the deck here says guilt. This guilt indicates that, there's something you feel like you didn't do appropriately. You have the guilt and the regret. There's something you feel bad about, or someone feels bad about. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. It's holding me back. So maybe you're judging, right? You're judging some past actions, some past decisions, some past interactions. What do we have here? Change. Yeah, you're making the change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So maybe you made some choices in the past that weren't the best, or that you feel weren't the best, or you feel you're judging, or other people are judging. However, you had to realize, right, that you build up your self-esteem, realize that you possess gifts of the soul that benefit you and others. Those experiences taught you something. Whether you like them, whether you or other people like them or not, they taught you something. And so release the guilt, release the regret from those experiences. Stop judging them in a negative light. Understand that your path is your path. Understand that changes need to happen, right? As you're making the changes, you need to realize that your gifts are here to serve you. Remember, love, that tarot is fluid in time, gender, and sex, as well as sign. So this could be past, present, or future energy, something that has happened, is happening, or will happen in the life of you or someone in your energy. Also, with it being fluid in gender, this, if you see a man or a woman on the cards, it does not mean that is you, or someone in your energy, it means it is someone embodying the energy of that card, whether it be masculine or feminine, because we all have both. Also, I will call out signs throughout this reading. It does not mean that is that person's sun sign. If you look at your birth chart, we have multiple signs throughout it, and we can be embodying any of that energy. However, if this sign resonates with you, it does. Not everything is going to resonate with everyone, so if it doesn't apply, flutter by, butterfly. Come back next time. All right, Spirit. Self-esteem for the Virgos. What gifts are we possessing that will benefit us and others? Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands talks about something happening quickly, quick change, travel, quick communication. We have the Six of Cups here, which talks about past energy, childhood, inner child energy, someone from your past, nostalgic energy. What is this Eight of Wands? What is this quick energy with the gifts that we have? Two of Swords. Two of Swords talking about being in denial, something being blocked, not able to make a decision. We have the Page of Swords here. The Page of Swords is someone who's curious, someone who's learning. The Fool. This Eight of Wands talks about something happening quickly. I feel like this block is getting ready to be removed because we have the Page of Swords here, which is someone who's curious, and then the Fool talks about new beginnings, taking a leap of faith. So maybe you were having a difficult choice, or you were blocked to something before, but that's going to be quickly changing with this Eight of Wands here. One more card. The Five of Wands. Conflict, competition. Maybe you were blind to some type of conflict or competition, but either way, there's the Death card here. There's an ending to this. And a rebirth. Look, the Hierophant there. The Hierophant is someone who is a spiritual leader. Maybe you go see a spiritual leader. It also talks about traditions and beliefs. So this you were maybe blinded to this conflict before, but now you realize with this death here, this ending and rebirth, you're realizing what's most important to you, or you're seeing someone who can help you realize what is most important to you, help you realize what your gifts are. They're going to be clear to you. What is this Judgment? I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges, right? Everyone has their own unique path and challenges. What is this for the Virgo spirit? Please show us clearly. Five of Swords and the Five of Cups. That is regret. That's what's coming up next. Regret. The Five of Swords talks about defeat, having to walk away. Why is this Five of Swords here? This mental conflict, verbal conflict, the Hierophant. Maybe you're judging your beliefs, judging your traditions. The Five of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. Not the Five of Wands. The Queen of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands is someone who's attractive, someone who's vibrant, someone who is business oriented. The Seven of Pentacles talks about manifestations, putting in the hard work. This Queen of Wands is having conflict around, or judgment, right? Judgment around following the traditions. She wants to manifest something. We have the Seven of Wands here, which means standing up for your own beliefs. She wants to go against the tradition. Going with tradition is causing the conflict. The Five of Swords here. And maybe there's a judgment, right? That's why there's judgment, because she wants to go against what is traditional, what is normal, what is accepted. The Hierophant also talks about religion, like traditional religion. But this Queen of Wands, she's vibrant. She's going to be successful in manifesting whatever it is that she wants to work towards, even if it's different. Because it says here, defending her beliefs, defending your beliefs. We have the Tower underneath that. But with the Seven of Wands, this person is protected. This person is protected. And the Tower, underneath the Tower, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which talks about independent financial success. So whatever this Queen of Wands is going to be doing, like, don't worry, don't be concerned with how everyone's going to judge you just because you're breaking against tradition, just because you are not following the norm, not following what it is that you grew up to do, or what it is that the people around you do. Again, with this self-esteem, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And there's the conflict. You were blind to this. Yeah, you were maybe blinded because of this conflict, because it was going to bring conflict to your norm. What is this regret? I know I cannot change the past. What is this regret for Virgos? Please show us clearly, Spirit. Eight of Swords, victim mentality, feeling blocked, feeling trapped, regretting feeling blocked and trapped. What is this Four of Wands? In a community. Maybe you regret not stepping out on your own beliefs, stepping out on your own faith, stepping out on whatever your things were because of the people in community. Look, Nine of Swords. Yeah, feeling stressed, feeling anxious, not following this new idea, this passion that you had. One more card on this regret, Spirit, for the Virgos. The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles talks about generosity. It talks about sharing. Why is this Six of Pentacles here for the regret? Equal give and take. Damage. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups talks about following your heart, following your passions, also offering something. The Ten of Swords. There's a painful ending. So someone didn't give equally to their passions, or to give to this offer, because there was an ending here. What is this ending? To the Sun, ending to the happiness. The Emperor is underneath that. The Emperor talks about stability. The Emperor talks about structure. So maybe because this person wasn't giving generously, this offer was not received. This offer either wasn't given or wasn't received, because there was an ending here to the happiness. There was an ending to the happiness, as with this structure, or this person, this masculine energy. The Emperor could be an Aries, or someone in their masculine energy who provides structure, who provides stability and support. What is this change for the Virgos? Please show us clearly, Spirit. Ooh, a lot of things changing. What is this change for the Virgo, Spirit? If you made it this far, don't forget to hit the like button. Queen of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Someone's working hard on mastering their emotions, on being intuitive, spiritually guided. But this is hard work. The Eight of Pentacles talks about hard work. It talks about self-mastery. Understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. This is some serious movement. This is doing the same thing over and over again until you get it right. The Three of Wands. And that equals success. That equals forward movement. That equals growth. Again, another card about traveling. What's happening with this Queen of Cups? The Queen of Cups is Cancer energy. Doesn't have to be. The King of Cups. Look at that. The King of Cups and the Seven of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This connection is protected. Whether it is the balance of your masculine and feminine energy, or you and your divine partner joining together, it is protected with the Seven of Wands down here. There, oh, underneath that is the star. Look, I'm gonna have to show y'all this, because you're not even gonna believe it. The Seven of Wands is protected. We have the Star card, which talks about healing, faith, rejuvenation. The Ten of Pentacles underneath that, and the Fool, taking the leap of faith to something new. The Ten of Pentacles talks about family, financial stability, happiness, success. We have this energy here. Change I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. So there is movement happening. There is growth happening towards your stability. You're going to have to take a leap of faith. You're going to have to go do something new. Look at this. The Ace of Cups here. The Strength card, finding the balance, being brave, being courageous, speaking up for yourself, balancing your own self, balancing your energy so that you can come up and receive this Ace of Cups, this new love, these new spiritual gifts. Both of these people are intuitive. The Cups talks about your intuition, your spirituality, your creativity, being nurturing, being emotional, emotionally safe, emotionally balanced. This is a couple of people who aren't going to be following the traditions. They're not going to be doing things the traditional way. And trying to do things the traditional way for fear, because of fear of judgment here, right? Because of fear of judgment is going to keep you stuck in regret. You're going to keep feeling trapped because you're not following your passions. With the Knight of Cups here, you're not following your passions. You're not giving what you're supposed to be giving. You're not sharing the energy you're supposed to be sharing. There is some spiritual message you're supposed to be giving. And if you don't, right, I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. There are some spiritual gifts you are supposed to be sharing, and you're not doing that. Not doing that is going to keep you stuck. It's going to keep you trapped. Don't care about what anybody else is doing. Don't care that it's going against your traditions, the things that you grew up with, the people in your space, the people in your energy. When you have the Queen of Wands here, this Queen of Wands is manifesting things. She is attractive, and you're going to attract the community of people that you need to have. It doesn't matter what your old community was. It's time for you to have a new one. You know, it could be time for you to have a new one. Nope, not these. I want to go through. We'll go through these cards again. Spirit self-esteem. What is going to help us release the block and the conflict surrounding our self-esteem? What's going to help Virgos release the block and conflict surrounding their self-esteem, realizing the gifts that they possess? Because I'm a Virgo too. I'm a Virgo sun. What do we need to know? Wisdom. You have wisdom. I told you, you have wisdom. You're intuitively gifted, right? You are so wise because you're connected to spirit. You are so wise. And that look, we have judgment in the reverse. Judgment in the reverse. Don't judge that. And then guidance with tarot here. Maybe you're a tarot reader. Um, I always say that I read for healers. I read for people who are healers, who are nurturers, who are gifted. Um, because yeah, that's who I feel pulled to. That's who I feel drawn to. That's who I feel I read for. And there's some spiritual thing you're supposed to be doing. You don't want to feel trapped, and you don't want to feel in regret because you're holding back, because you're not following your heart, because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. You are so wise. Everyone already comes to you for knowledge. Everyone already comes to you for guidance. You might as well be sharing that gift. Judgment. Look, adventure here. Adventure. This is somebody who is doing something different. They're not staying with the norm. They're taking the adventure. They pack their bag and they are going off to the unknown. They got a compass here and they are ready to explore. Don't be stuck with traditions. Don't be stuck trying to do the norm. Okay? It's time for you to go do something different. Go off into a new adventure. What is this regret? Challenge. I know I cannot change the past. We have change here and change here. You can't change the past, but you can change the future, right? It says, I know I cannot change the past. It doesn't matter that you can't change the past, but you can change the future. It's going to be challenging. With this card here, it's going to be challenging. And it's a game of chess. My son was just playing chess today. It's a game of chess. You got to think a couple moves ahead. 16-16 on this timer. However, you're going to have to think a couple moves ahead But it's not going to prevent you from moving forward. You always have to have a plan A, B, C, right? You always have to have contingency plans for those plans. You don't want to be left out without a plan. But if you're following your intuition, if you're following your divine guidance, these challenges won't be difficult. You'll be able to see clearly what it is that you need to see. But if you don't trust in it, if you don't trust in it and walk in it, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it. You're going to still feel trapped. You're going to still feel stuck. With this Eight of Swords and Nine of Swords, you're still going to feel insomnia. You're not going to be able to rest. You're going to feel like a victim. You're going to feel stuck. And you're doing it to yourself. With the Eight of Swords, that is self-inflicted victim mentality. What does this change with this Queen of Cups and King of Cups? What does this change, Spirit, for Virgos? Okay. Rebirth. Rebirth. So that is endings bringing new beginnings. That is a transformation. That is a change. A significant change happening. And then we have fun here. Cups, I think, is fun energy. It's like love, it's creativity, it's fun. It's time for you to embrace the fun of it. It's time for you to embrace this change. Embrace it. Embrace the adventure. Understand that you're wise. It's going to be a little challenging, but you already have everything you need. Spirit, help us. Help us to have faith. Help us to keep moving forward on this journey. Help us to know that we have everything we need. Help us to know that the Creator created us with the ability to create. And we can create whatever we desire. What do Virgos need to know for our self-care, self-healing, self-empowerment message? Aromatherapy. I was just talking with my friend yesterday about how smells can bring you back to a memory, right? And the way your senses connect you to memories. There's a smell that maybe you've been smelling that's reminding you of someone or something. I'm here, maybe it's a passed on loved one. Say thank you is what I'm hearing. Say thank you. I don't know who that's for, but aromatherapy allows you to calm yourself. Look up the scents. Lavender is definitely calming. Chamomile is calming. Those are the two that are coming to my head. But use aromatherapy to allow yourself to meditate, to refocus, to relax. What else do Virgos need to know? Confidence. It comes with time and practice, okay? We do have a lot of orange out here, and orange talks about sacral, which is creativity, passions. Sorry, y'all. Creativity and passions. You're going to have the confidence to be yourself, right? The confidence to be your spiritual self, to be the person who takes the adventure, the person who breaks against tradition and manifests something new. It takes confidence, but as you do it, you become more confident. It comes with time and practice. So as you keep doing it, you'll become more confident. As you keep sharing your gift, you'll become more confident with it. One more for the Virgo spirit. I'm looking at this. This is 23. 2 and 3 is 5, and 5 talks about change. Change, right? That was the last one we got here. Change is happening. Change is happening. This rebirth is happening. This elevation of self, of whether it's union, of self or union of partners is happening. One more for the Virgos. Make an altar. Okay, make an altar. You make an altar to connect with your ancestors, which I talked about with this smell earlier. Whoever that person is, that smell that you're smelling, that person, whoever that smell that you've been smelling, my brain just clicked to what smell I've been smelling. And yeah. So um whatever smell you've been smelling, allow yourself to make space for that energy. I'm pausing because I'm having my moment, but I need to let this not be about me. Allow yourself to make space for that energy, whether it is being grateful that you experienced that energy, being grateful that you learned something from that energy. But make an altar, especially to connect with your spirit guides, to connect with your ancestors, to connect with God, say your prayers, a place to light your candle, put it in your prayer closet, right? Wherever you connect, allow yourself to do that. And then here we have lighthouse at the bottom. Don't doubt your worth. Don't doubt your worth. I am always enough. You have so many gifts. You have so many talents, so many blessings, so many things to share. You don't realize it. You're building your confidence, right? You're building your confidence. You're trusting yourself. You're trusting your wisdom, and you're going out on this adventure. You're somewhere along this journey, whether you're just now realizing your worth or you are in the transition period, you're in that rebirth period, or whether you have already tackled this challenge and you're on that adventure. You're already on the adventure. Be grateful for the journey. You're doing good. Keep going. We're both we're both on this same journey. If you're new here and you made it this far, leave me a purple heart down below. If you are true here, please leave me a blue one. Peace and blessings, love.